The Holy Book, Sefer Hayashar, Episode 58. If a man has been guilty of wasting seeds, he must repent without delay and remedy the blemish he imparted to the covenant of the circumcision, as I will explain later. Even if he transgressed numerous times, he should know that the Holy One, blessed is He, is a merciful King who accepts the penance of those who return to Him wholeheartedly. As it is written, but he who confesses and desists will receive mercy. Mishlei 28.13. Moreover, he will be granted an increase in awe and holiness. Thus, by repenting, a person accomplishes two things. First of all, he receives atonement for his iniquity, and secondly, he inherits the world to come. This is only true, however, if he also clings to the Torah, immersing himself in its study with diligence. To this, he must set aside fixed times for study, on his own and with others. If he is capable of studying on his own, he must at least set aside fixed times to listen to words of Torah. For after a person dies, he is granted a position in the next world, commensurate with his merit. In that world, there is neither eating or drinking, nor commerce, but only Torah study. Whoever loved listening to the words of the Torah in this world will merit hearing them from the Ancient of Days in the world to come. But if he reviled them in this world, he will be unable to relate to them in that world either. Moreover, he will undoubtedly be banished from his partition. Come see what is written in the Zohar regarding this matter, Parshas Shemini 39a to 41a. Rabbi Yehuda and Rabbi Yitzchak were walking through the town of Tzipori, while a child followed after them leading a donkey laden with containers of honey. Rabbi Yitzchak said to Rabbi Yehuda, "Let us speak words of Torah as we walk." So he began his discourse. Rabbi Yitzchak interpreted the verse, "And your palate is like fine wine, going straight to my beloved, moving the lips of sleepers." Shir Hashirim 7.10. He explained that the palate alludes to the words of the Torah, which are also likened to fine wine. In fact, they are better than the actual wine, because the latter is often injurious to the body and soul. For example, excessive drink causes a person's head to hurt and sometimes leads to transgression. Heaven forbid. By contrast, the more a person studies the Holy Torah, the more removed he is from sin. Moreover, he learns to fear heaven and inherits both this world and the next. He even merits what is described in the end of the verse, moving the lips of those who sleep. That is, even when he lies in the grave, his lips will continue uttering words of Torah. The Zohar continues. The child asked, "If this is so, why does it say, 'and your palate is like fine wine,' implying that fine wine is comparable to Torah? Should it not have said, 'and your palate is better than fine wine'?" They looked at him, realizing from his question that he knew of a deeper interpretation of the verse. Then Rabbi Yehuda said, "My son, tell us what you have to say, for you have spoken well." The boy said, "Whoever engages in study and clings to Torah, uttering the words of Torah distinctly and out loud, will merit lifting up his voice even after he leaves this world. Thus it is written, 'Go straight to my beloved.' That is, his soul will go straight to the Holy One, blessed is He, impeded by none of the agents of judgment. He will then be permitted to wander about the chambers of Gan Eden, listening to the Torah of the righteous who are resting there. This is the meaning of the phrase, 'moving the lips of those who sleep.'" Rabbi Yehuda and Rabbi Yitzchak went over to the boy and kissed him on the head and rejoiced with him. Then he related to them the order of his studies and revealed other amazing insights. Finally, they asked him, "What is your name?" "Yesa," he replied. They said, "From now on you shall be called Rabbi Yesa." Hand the donkey over to your father and come with us, they instructed him. So the boy went with them, and when he arrived at the study hall, Rabbi Yehuda rose for him, instructing all the students of the yeshiva to treat him with honor. Rabbi Shimon ben Yochai applied to him the verse, "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you." Yirmiyahu 1.5. The prospective individual will note how earlier generations turned to listen to words of Torah, even from the mouths of children. This was because in their great love of Torah, they were eager to hear novel insights. For they knew that the Torah is our length of days, Devarim 30.20. That it is a beloved hind, Mishlei 5.19, finding grace in the eyes of all who study it. Every Jew must love the Torah and cause it to be loved by his children and household. He must admonish them continually concerning the fulfillment of the Torah and its commandments. In particular, he must admonish the women not to allow their hair to be seen, for through this sin they bring poverty upon their children, causing them to be lowly and despised. Moreover, a house in which immodesty is found is frequented by the evil lilies, who kills the small children of the household, as has already been explained in earlier chapters. Therefore, let whoever has stumbled in the sin of wasting seed devote himself with diligence to Torah study, and let him engage in 4 fasts of 3 days each. That is, he should fast for 3 days straight in each of the 4 seasons. Meanwhile, let him engage in study. Then he will go back and heal him. Yeshayahu 6.10. And blessings will descend upon his head, and all his limbs will be clean and pure forever.